Welcome, everybody. I'm so happy to see you all. There is a mix of folks from engineering, from undergrads, grads, colleagues, different departments. This is really like a testament to, like the awesomeness of your work and your, calling capacity to the masses. So welcome to Feminist Inquiry and Work Making in Action. My name is Marcela Fuentes. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Performance Studies and director of graduate studies. And I'm delighted to welcome you all to Feminist Inquiry and Work Making in Action, a presentation with Sibila Sotomayor and Maria Jose Contreras. I'm going to read because I have no battery left in my brain. So I'm very excited for this opportunity for us all to hear from these two amazing artists, scholars from Chile, about their work as feminist activists and researchers, and especially about their experiences creating performance interventions in context of social turmoil or conformism, as we're going to learn from Maria Jose. So as you know, Chile has recently undergone a long period of unrest that sought to bring to an end decades of social, economic, and political inequality. And artists, students, feminist collectives, and indigenous leaders were key actors in this process. Because it was a process animated by the commitment to create radical change, street mobilizations and organized activism led to the exercise of rewriting a constitution, right? Like the constitution that they had from the Pinochet years. They said this doesn't serve us anymore. We have to. That's where we're going to start. They went for everything, right? All the demands, and of course they had a fail. They had pushback from the conservative sectors. A lot of media disinformation. So it didn't pass. It wasn't able to move on. But the process in itself is something we all want to learn from because it was really remarkable, right? And so today, this is the spirit that from which we are gathering to learn from Maria Jose and Sibila's performance work as a feminist intervention in urban sites, massive scale or bigger scale than a theater function. But I'm also interested in, we want to hear from them, from their work as decolonial scholars, and also like their thoughts on performance-based research, right? Which is sometimes a kind of esoteric, like how would you use performance to understand the world, not just represent it. So that's part of what we wanted to bring to the department and to Northwestern to figure it out from the global south, right? Like how is that tradition, what is called performance as research, how is understood from traditions of collective creation, of decoloniality. So that's part of the two. We had a lot of back and forth on WhatsApp to organize how to include both interests. So before we start, I want to thank our co-sponsors, the Alice Kaplan Institute for the Humanities, the Spanish and Portuguese departments, the Latin American and Caribbean program labs, the interdisciplinary PhD in theater and drama, and the Center of Global Culture and Communication. And also thanks to Jenny Gurley, Daniel Ross, Greg Manuel, and Henry Mueller, who are doing the logistics. That is super scary as we come back to in person, all the bits and pieces that need to work, especially when everything's in retrograde and we have eclipses. So now I'm going to introduce the speakers, then they will make a brief 15-minute introduction, presentation of their work, and then we'll get into a conversation mode. And those on Zoom, if you're hearing, please post your questions. We want to hear from you as well. So here we go. Maria Jose Contreras Lorenzini is a Chilean multidisciplinary artist scholar working in the international field of theater and performance. She's associate professor at Columbia University Her creative practice and scholarship aim to transform civic and academic spaces and collective imaginaries. Her engagement with decolonizing theater making, teaching, and research practice is recognized in the 21st Century Performance Reader published by Routledge in 2020, an international volume featuring 73 leading global artists working with innovative approaches to performance. Contreras' devised theater pieces, urban interventions, and performances have been presented in important venues and festivals in the US, Italy, Ukraine, Chile, Argentina, Canada, France, and Brazil. In addition to numerous articles published in several languages, she recently co-edited 2 interdisciplinary volumes. Cadáver Exquisito, notice the title, that's Exquisite Force, 3 experiences of performative research in Chile, and Women Mobilizing Memory, which was published by Columbia University Press in 2019. She's currently working on her manuscript titled, notice the title, Rigorously Undisciplined, Decolonial Approaches to Performance Research. So that's Maria Jose. Congratulations on the Columbia job. Sibila Sotomayor, Van Riesenga, similar. So is a performance artist and professor from Valparaíso, Chile. She holds a degree in theater from Universidad de Valparaíso and a master's degree in sociology and anthropology from Université Catholique de Louvain from Belgium. She's one of the founding members of Las Tesis, which translates as the thesis, the artistic, feminist, and interdisciplinary collective that created the performance Un Violador en tu Camino, A Rapist in Your Past. This performance denounces violence against women and people from the LGBTQIA+ community, and it was replicated in approximately 50 countries. Sotomayor has an extensive background and self-taught training in flamenco dance. I'm very curious about why you created that, so you'll have to explain. In the last few years, she has explored sound design linked to performance and has started a DJ project called Espionaje Japonés, Japanese espionage. So you can follow her on Spotify. She's very popular. She has published, among other works, the books Antología Feminista, Feminist Anthology, and Quemar el Miedo, To Burn Fear Down, both of which were published in 2021 with Colectivo Las Tesis. She's currently pursuing a PhD in social sciences at Universidad de Chile, and that's why she's here partly, right, to work with us and finish her writing. And she works as a lecturer and researcher at Universidad de Valparaíso. And then she'll tell us about books that are coming up, Polifonías, and also the translation of Quemar el Miedo, To Burn Down Fear by Verso, that is soon going to be out. So please help me in welcoming Maria Jose with you.